Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trending, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
Plug.
Woo! Hello. Welcome everybody to another, I do believe this is number 14 of the Shameless Plug podcast. I am your host, Denise.
Hello, everyone, and I am your other host, Denitra. How you guys doing out there?
I hope
they're gonna answer back.
All is well, but we're gonna start off, girl. You know we're gonna start off it all, right? You know.
I know.
Please wish my girl a happy birthday. Today is Denitra's birthday. Another year around the sun, another rotation. It is a blessing.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm at that age now where I celebrate for the rest of the year. So, I'm celebrating for the rest of the year.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, with my month, I celebrate the whole month. Okay.
Whole
month. And I'm really kind of I've gotten a little lax because before I used to start wearing tiaras. I used to have tiaras on my birthday. And it was
I like that.
Because it depended on, because my birthday is August 4th. So let's just say my birthday fell on a Monday or Friday or Saturday. So I would usually start my vacation that Thursday, Friday. But I have meetings and stuff like that. And I'm being my meetings with my tiara on. Yes, I will.
I know that's right.
I don't care. It's my birthday.
That's right.
My sirens. I'm in the hood, y'all. I'm sorry. And
you totally fine.
So
you
girl,
totally fine.
Your birthday. What you been doing all week since we last talked, right quick?
So I really didn't do anything for the birthday per se. It's just, I'm grateful. I'm of course grateful for it, but it's hard when like your birthday is like either the beginning or the middle of the week, so it's just like, I may do something over the weekend. I will probably do something over the weekend, but today's just been like a really great day of reflection for me. Like I said, I kind of cleaned out my closet. I got some clothes that no longer fit. So I'm like, okay, these are going to be donated. So yes, I am officially 45 pounds down now. 45.
Girl,
45.
Congratulations.
Yes. So, yep. So I am just like, not even decluttering. I'm just, getting rid of old stuff, just kind of claiming back my space right now. So I feel really good. I feel really good about 49, so now next year.
This is the last of the 40s.
It's the last of the 40s, but next year I plan on stepping into the 50s in style. I don't plan on being in the country when I turn 50 next year. Or, you know what? No, I don't plan on being in North Carolina when I turn 50 next year. Okay. We going to New Orleans for my birthday.
Okay.
So I'm letting you know now.
All right. I'll start putting my little pennies away.
Put your coins to the side.
I might have to get on the pole double time now to make up some money or whatnot.
And look, hopefully we're gonna be in the French Quarter, so we'll just I'm looking forward to it though. I really am looking forward to next year's birthday and actually celebrating it in New Orleans because I've always wanted to go. Always.
Okay. Yes. I will put that on the calendar.
Thank you. Well, what have you been up to since last week?
Really nothing much. You know me, just creating. I started doing more classes now. I just put up another class for Canva, teaching Canva. I did. Oh, girl! Did I show you? I did my calendars. They came out so nice.
Yes,
my 2026 calendars. Yes, and I made another one. So I have an event next week that I'm going to, that I'm vending to in Queens. It's a breast cancer awareness event.
Okay.
And so I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, I ain't got nothing going on. My life is boring.
That's not boring at all. Not at all.
I like boring. I done did what I had to do in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, and even the 50s. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay. Well, as long as you good, that is what matters. That is what matters.
I love being in my house. I am thoroughly entertained in my house. So it's all good.
I get it.
Tonight.
Yes.
Okay. It's a good night. It's a good night. We have 4 amazing guests.
Yes, we do.
I'm ready to get started and talk to them. But first, we're going to talk about Auvanette Tolbert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Auvanette Tolbert. Okay. Auvanette Tolbert is a dynamic force in business, entertainment, and empowerment. She is a proud owner of Auvanette Crystal Modeling Agency and serves as the manager of the Queensmen and groundbreaking male model Truth launched in 2023. Beyond her entrepreneurial achievements, Auvanette shines as a gifted actress, a passionate empowerment coach, and a dedicated praise and worship leader, inspiring others through both her artistry and her faith. With her unique ability to blend business savvy, creative expression, and spiritual guidance, Auvanette continues to break barriers while uplifting those around her. Wow, let's bring her to the stage.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
One of these days we're gonna have some real applause, but right now we low budget.
It's okay. It's okay. It is absolutely okay. It's okay. No big deal.
Welcome to
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you so much. Listen, when you were I was like, she talking about me? Like, is that me?
Yes, that is you.
I know, sometimes, people see you very differently than how you see it. So when people are reading your bio, you're like, yeah, that really is me, but you really don't realize you don't realize that's the realm you stepped into, or that you really did help somebody, or you really did. You just go about your life and your day. Yeah. So to hear some of the accolades on that bio is like, yeah, like that is me. I'm proud of me. Like, yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And you got good reason to be proud of you.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I am.
Yes, you know what? It's funny that you said that, because I had people tell me, and they'd be like, "Oh, you an author? You do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's no big thing." Like,
right.
And they're like, "You know what? You gotta stop that. You got to accept your gift and be." And don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but it's like you just have to really take on your gift and know that you have the gift and appreciate your gift. Because I'll be like, "Oh, well, anybody can write a book, or anybody can do that," Right. But it's you gotta own it.
You have to, and I think some of the hardest things for some people is celebrating themselves.
Yes.
Right? Like, and it's okay. It's okay for you to take a moment, take a breath, and celebrate yourself. Like, that's okay. But some people have a hard time like that. And most of the people that have a hard time doing that are givers. Like, I'm a natural born giver. And so I had to learn that when I give, to keep my hand open so somebody can give it back to me. I had to learn that. That was a really hard lesson to learn how to receive, and not learn how to receive just as much as I forgive, because there are people that want to pour into you, just like I do. And I had to balance that. I had to really learn how to receive. Now I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I have to learn that. I have to learn that.
Right.
And you know what? The other part of that too is that you have to celebrate the little achievements. I'm a type of person, I'm gonna wait till the big thing happens, like to celebrate, but celebrate the little ones too. They are just as important as the big ones.
They are. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. Yeah. And celebrate it, whether anybody celebrates it with you or not.
Yeah. Right.
Because I think
right.
So many times we're expecting, my mother used to say to me all the time, don't expect people to treat you the way you treat them. Right? And us as women, sometimes we get into relationships where we're expecting us from the relationship.
Right.
And it's not always like that. It's not always like that. And so it becomes a balance, right? Life becomes a balance, and not just the good and the bad, but what you're going to tolerate and what you aren't. And so you tolerate and you accept those little wins for yourself, even when nobody else is around or nobody doesn't understand it, or you haven't even told anybody. But the fact that I am proud of me and what I've accomplished in that little thing makes me smile. So
yeah. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. And I have to, Auvanette is my sister. I have known Auvanette. We've known each other for like 6 years now.
Right.
Auvanette has also been an Animom.
Yes.
So, and she's in Joy. And so.
What part was she in Animom?
I was the bougie sister.
Yes. Remember the two ladies that came into the office and they were going back and forth with the owner? You're gonna have to go back and watch it. Listen, but that was
Yes. I was the one with the white and black polka dot dress. That was me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
On the left. That was the left, right?
That was me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that was me. Yes.
And you know what's funny? That whole thing was ad-lib. That whole thing was they ad-libbed that. I didn't write that in. They ad-libbed that. And that was like one of the funniest parts in Animal. Yes. Yep. So yeah. And so I have been blessed to see Auvanette from when she first started the Queensmen, and just to see how it evolved and how her agency evolved. I'm just like, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
So much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of her agency, when I made my post, I said, most people come with receipts. She came with models.
She sure did. She sure did.
With models. She came with live receipts. Okay.
I have live
receipts. We are going to bring her models up, and then we're going to start our questioning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see who I have first. We have Cleveland Wilson. Come on up.
Yeah.
Welcome. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you guys?
That's good. I am glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Next
Pleasure.
we have, I guess Lock King has to be Stephen.
Yeah.
Because I see
Stephan.
Stephen Manns here and I see Lock King up there, and I'm like, okay, it got to be a process of elimination. Come on up.
There he is.
Yeah, that's me.
How are you? And you know what? That was still kind of hard to guess. And the only reason I guess because our next guest, Cedric, he has Cedric in his name, but he has locks as well. So come on up.
Yeah, that's
the
Lock Prince.
That's the Lock Prince.
I'm the Prince. I'm the Prince. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing?
Everyone, welcome. So we've already introduce Auvanette. So each one of you, please tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Yep. So who's gonna start us off?
Go ahead, Cleonce.
Go ahead, Cleonce.
Okay, of course. The leader of the group. Thank you. The humble one of the group. Okay.
Definitely not humble.
My name is Cleveland Wilson. I'm an actor, model, personal trainer, nutritionist, and Auvanette's favorite child. That's it.
Okay.
Already. Okay.
He started.
Cleonce. I'm Stephan
Wait,
Manns.
what's it called? Cleonce?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
We're gonna tell you about that story. We're gonna tell you about the
That's
story.
a house
Wait.
name. Oh
Let's
no,
wait.
the world knows my home name now. Oh Lord.
All right. Who's next? Who's going?
I'm Stephan
Introduce.
Manns. My model name is Lot King for obvious reasons, but I'm an actor, model, entrepreneur. I have my own business, and I got with Auvanette our first conversation, and she said something about putting coins in my pocket. After that, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sign. What do I sign?" So yeah, I'm one of the original models. I like saying that because Sid is here. I'm one of the original models of the Queen.
Oh gee, yeah, you are the OG.
It's all right, because Cedric gonna come back and say something. I hope y'all listening, ladies. Just listen. He's gonna say, go ahead, Cedric. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Cedric. Yep.
Oh well, let's get to the real favorite. All right, so I'm Cedric Thorne. Call me Superstar. We have a cologne out, and that's my cologne of the 5 colognes. It's called Starve. If you want to put that out there, go research. I do a lot. I'm an entrepreneur also. I'm also have a podcast also, and happy birthday, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. And congratulations on your weight loss also. That's a big milestone also. But I'm a podcaster and manager of a record label. Clearly I'm a model. I work outside every day, landscaping, with a business that me and my cousins are starting. What else do I do? I play the drums. I DJ. I cut hair. I do it all. I'm a jack of all spades. But I am clearly the favorite son. But I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to make everybody jealous. I'm not an OG. I'm just the greatest of all of them. But I don't want to get into that. I just want y'all to go ahead and do your thing.
I love it. I love the fact that I can tell that you guys are family just from that little batter back and forth.
Yes.
I can tell. And I know Auvanette is a proud mama, but she's shaking her head like these boys.
But I want to know how she keeps them in check. Oh my God, they are too much.
She does. Trust me. It happens. She does.
It happens.
She does. You know what? Yeah. And Auvanette is great at what she does. So, and when all I know is when the Queensmen step in the room, and they are very protective of her as well. It is a phenomenal sight to see. It gets really quiet when they step in the room. So yes, she is doing her thing, and so are they. So I am lucky enough to have worked with. I'm working with Stephan now. He's in Joy as well. Yes. Cleveland was in Animom, and planning on getting Cedric in something. I'm just, I'm gonna catch Cedric next go round to get him in one of the movies. So that way,
the least favorite always gets last. So that's okay.
We're gonna allow Cedric to be in my movie. The one where I'm starting. We're gonna allow Cedric to be in my movie.
We saved the best for last. We saved the best for last. It's okay.
That's what you told
y'all see what I have to deal with. Now y'all see what I have to deal with. Please continue with the questions, because we can go on and on all night like this.
I just want to say that we have Valerie Quinn watching on Facebook. Hey, Val.
Hey, Val. How are you?
Hey, Val. Me and Val be cutting up on Jean's TikTok when she be on. We haven't done it in a while, but we be cutting up on her. And we also have Peter Coulter, who is one of the authors we've interviewed before on. He said awesome, and he's watching. Hey Peter.
What's up, Peter? What's up, Peter?
All right, Denise, you want to start with your question?
It's your birthday, girl. You go first. It's your birthday. Just don't take
my question. All right. So I want to start off with a question for my sister. So I want to know, how do you balance entrepreneurship, faith, and creativity while still maintaining your sense of purpose?
For me, it's pretty easy. Everything that I do fulfills my purpose. It fulfills my calling, including these guys that you see. I didn't always understand my purpose, but now I can look back and see how God has set me up for what I'm doing right now. I am absolutely 100% walking in my calling when I am with the Queensmen, no doubt. There is a huge difference before show, during show, after show. A huge difference. And luckily enough, my guys are so in tune with me. They know when to turn it on and they know when to turn it off. Yeah. And that's a major part of our success, because we are so in tune with one another. Yes. That they understand my facial expressions. They understand the fluctuation of my voice. They understand when I mean business, and they understand when I'm Auvanette. When I am Auvanette Crystal, and they understand when I'm just the queen. They understand the difference, right? So for me, all that I do for the Queensmen is wrapped around my purpose. Cleveland is a part of my purpose. Stephen is a part of my purpose. Cedric is a part of my purpose. Shadarius is a part of my purpose. Caleb is a part of my purpose. We are exactly where we're supposed to be. Exactly. Dawn. And well, that's automatic. Like, that's just automatic. We are exactly where we're supposed to be. And yes. I cannot get caught up in what other people are doing. I can't get caught up in what contract we have or what contract we don't have. My goal is simply to get out of the boat and to walk on the water. That's all I'm supposed to do. And once I do that and my eyes are focused, everything else will come. I told the Queensmen probably about a year or two ago that there was going to be things that we were going to start turning down because we were moving in another direction. Right? And all of them agreed. But I believe that all of them can say from that conversation on that the things that we have been involved in have been impactful. I would rather be in something that's impactful than be in something just to say the Queensmen was in. I want to impact the people. And my Queensmen will tell you, at a show, I'm always moving around because I need to make sure the atmosphere is conducive for my men. Yes. If the atmosphere is not conducive, then guess what? Me as the manager and the queen, there's something that I'm not tuned into. So I need to make sure that the atmosphere is conducive. I want to make sure not only that the music is right and not only that they're dressed right. I need to make sure that they, as the Queensmen, represent the brand. Classy, vintage, gentlemen. And so there are shows that I can't accept because it doesn't align with the vision. I tell models all the time, listen, for models that are aspired, it's not a flex to be in every show. It's not. It's not a flex. to walk for 7 or 8 designers, because by the time you get to the 3rd designer, you don't even have the same energy that you gave the first one. It's not a flex. Let the people surprise the people. Sometimes you don't have to be at every show. You don't have to be on every runway. Sit back and surprise the people with something. It's kind of like a woman, right? You ain't got to show everything. Let the man be surprised.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I honor the Queensmen because they trust my vision. They don't always understand it, but they trust the God in me, and they trust the vision and the path that we've on. And the core 5 that I have,
yeah,
it ain't nothing, baby. It's sweeter than butter. It ain't nothing like it. I wouldn't trade the 5 I have for nothing in the world. It took us a minute to get there, but now we are here. And I am super duper excited about the things that are coming up. When God gave me this vision, he did not give me the vision to be local. He gave me the vision to be international. And I'm pretty sure that my guys will agree. We have been international several times.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all agree? Y'all don't agree?
I'm glad you said that, because my first question was, what inspired you to start the Auvanette Crystal Modeling Agency, and what makes your agency stand out in the industry?
So, let's see where I'm. Okay, so I was invited as a model to go to Vegas to do a show. I got accepted as a model, but I ended up producing the show. And because I'm serious about my craft and my brand, I needed to bring some people that I could depend on to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland was the first person I reached out to. Hey, can you come to Vegas? Stephen was the second one. Hey, can you come? So there were a couple of guys that I knew I could depend on that I reached out to. Well, the show was such a hit, but they kept calling us Auvanette and the guys. And I was like, no, it's not Auvanette and the guys. Like it's not that. And so I came to them and I said, we need to come up with a name.
Mm-hmm.
We got to come up with a name. So I let them come up with it. So they came up with the Queensmen, right? So I knew right then that I did not want to work with women. I knew I didn't. I just don't. Y'all women, y'all want to listen. Y'all don't want to listen, right?
You don't have to explain. You gotta explain that.
You want me to explain? Okay.
No, you don't have to explain why you don't work with women.
Okay, good. Great. We get it. But men, I could tell them one time to do something and they're on it. You know why? Because they're not stuck in their feelings. Women, we're like, well, I look myself in the mirror and I look good, but sometimes how you look is not how you feel. So you come across a different way. Mm-hmm. Men are not like that. Men are not like that. I could walk up to Stephen, I'm fixing his shirt, I'm fixing his jacket, but you know what I'm really doing? Not only am I praying on him, but I'm giving him more I'm building his confidence. When I'm bent over, straightening up Cedric's pants and his shoes, you know what I'm doing? I'm building his confidence. Mm-hmm. When I'm telling Cleveland to put on that hat I like, I'm building his confidence. Men love confident building women. They love it. They latch on to it. And when I say, y'all look good, leave the smoke, their alter ego comes out. And that's what you see on the runway. So I don't know about the other modeling agencies, but our modeling agency, Auvanette Crystal, we pray. I can be in South Carolina. I can send my guys to New York. But before they get on that stage, what we doing, guys? What we doing before y'all get on the stage?
Gotta call, gotta pray.
We praying before we get on that stage. And I'm here and they are there. So I don't know about every other, but I pray I call my guys' name out to the Lord when I pray. When I pray for my children, I pray for my guys. I not only try to pour into them, but I want them to know that they are the best part of the Queensmen, baby. They are the best part of them. And so we really are a family. That's why Denisha said, they protect me, and they do.
Period.
They do.
Yes.
And
They
they
do
do.
not play. They do not play around about her at all, and I
Tell
love
her how
that.
many daddies tried. How many
Not
daddies
even a little
tried?
bit.
I
Ain't
believe,
work out.
I believe in the employer-employee mentality. If you take care of your employees will take care of you. So if I take care of my guys, they're going to take care of me. And therefore you have a family unit, and we're pouring into one another for growth so that we can move. So what's special about my Queensmen is they know prayer, they have a motto, they know my vision, and their vision aligns with mine. That's the difference.
Okay.
If they
So
don't look good in it, they ain't gonna wear it.
there you go. Where I hear that. So this question is for one of the guys.
Okay.
What's the biggest misconception people have about being a male model?
Woo-hoo-hoo!
That we all gay.
Yeah. Yes.
The biggest misconception is that we all gay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. You know what? That never crossed my mind, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Or that they strippers.
Yeah, that too.
I might have thought that.
That too.
I might have thought that.
That part might be true.
For you, maybe.
For you.
So it never
You
ever
strip in every
fails.
show, so
It never ever fails that after every show, a woman will come up to me and ask me, do they only model? And I have to tell them, yes, ma'am, that's all they do. They are not for hire. And they will say again, are you sure? I am positive. That's all we do is model. We don't do nothing else. Because it is a misconception that they're either strippers or they're gay because they're called the Queensmen. But people don't understand they are the men of the Queen.
Right.
That's why they are Queensmen. That's where the name comes from.
yeah.
Right. Got it.
Right. All right, so we got a couple of comments. First and foremost, Benita is on. Hey, Benita. Benita says she would love to attend one of the shows, and she says sometimes you got to surprise people. Margaret is on, and she said, what did I stroll up on and say? Are they single?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So let me
single?
Let me put a little shameless plug in first about Benita wanting to come. So every year we are now going into season 3 for an annual Queensman cruise. We do an annual Queensman cruise every year. We are now going into season 3. So we just got back from Cozumel in May. We had such a great time. We're going back to Cozumel in April, but we're leaving from New Orleans, Demetra.
And speaking of New Orleans, it seems like somebody wanted to do something for New Orleans, so this might be a pre-party for you.
A pre-party, right? So I put a fashion showcase on a cruise with some of the greatest, latest, and best designers you could ever think of. Designers that are in the Met Gala, designers that are in New York Fashion Week, designers that are hand making garments. So if anybody is interested, reach out to me. You would have a great time. Not only would you be vacating in Cozumel, but you would also absolutely have the greatest fashion presentation ever right there on the cruise ship.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Let me tell y'all a quick story, and let me tell you what's going on. So we have a scene in Joy where we have it's a wedding scene, and so I didn't want to just buy a dress. We didn't want to just get a dress and be like, okay, and just put it on our actress. And so I was talking to Auvanette about it, and she was like, I know someone. And she hooked me up with Miss Darlene Fields. And when I say that woman created a wedding dress unlike anything I've ever seen before, yes, that is what Auvanette does. She makes connections and she brings people together. And so when you guys see, we didn't even show the dress on any of the pictures, but when you see Joy and you see the bride coming down in that dress, just know that this woman handmade that dress. Every feather, everything that's on that dress, she handmade it. Yes. And those are the type of people that Auvanette deal with.
Excellent. Beautiful
designers.
dress.
So we have another comment from Val. She said, "I will be on that cruise."
She
I
will.
know that's right, Val.
She was one of the first models that came to the model call. So yeah, she would, and she's actually a model on the cruise. So yeah, like the cruise is a great experience. And you just don't hear fashion presentations on cruises. You just don't. And so it gets better with time. Some of it is trial and error. Some of it is, yeah, I did that and I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to put this out. Our 5th season, we will be in Jamaica doing it on the beach. So save up your coins.
Ooh.
Save up your coins. Save up your coins.
Dang,
I love
gotta get on the pole and pick up bottles.
Right.
We're gonna make sure we straight. We're gonna make sure we straight for that. So I have a question for Stephen. Let me ask you this. Stephen, how do you mentally and physically prepare before a photo shoot or a runway show?
Well, I like to I'm not the normal type model, so I don't do like the facials and stuff like that. Because I'm a manly man, so I don't do a lot of stuff like that. So I really just get my mind together. Like I said, I get with my brothers and the Queen. We pray, and I get myself together to where my mind's clear, and I know what vision that the Queen wants, and so I get ready to give that. I get it. I go into Lock King mode.
Okay.
And like she said, when it's a major thing. Like she says, when she comes to you and it's like, okay, you got it. You looking good. You better leave the smoke. I want you to kill it. Go out there and just run. And it hypes you up. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm about to go to work out here. So it gives you that hypeness. It's like clears your mind. Did she gives you that confidence? And it's like when the curtain opens, it's a whole new guy. It's a whole new world when that curtain opens. And you walk out there, and it's like you have roughly 30 seconds of fame. You got to go out there and work it, kill it the whole time.
Kill it. Okay.
So it's like, yeah, that's normally how I get myself together.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Cedric, this one is for you. What is your go-to runway song that gets you hyped before a show?
I know.
That's a good question. That is a good question. I do not have one. Why? Because, like I said, I DJ. I have so many different moods and modes to go into. I can feel like I'm going into a rock mode, or I can feel like I gotta, be real soft and get in my R&B mode, or I can, I gotta wear some gangster stuff, so I'm throwing my gangster music. It all depends on what I'm trying to go for. So just to throw one out there, I'm gonna just say Mint Condition, just anything with them, because I know the Queen like them.
Okay, all right, I got you on that one. Yes, gotta do the 90s groups. I'm for all of that. And Cleveland, this one's for you. What message do you want young men to take away from seeing you in the Queensmen on stage or in campaigns?
That's a great question.
What message are young men? That it's possible. You are more than enough. That's what, it's possible and you're more than enough.
Yeah.
Let me dissect a little bit of that, because I aspire as a male model to let people know it's possible to be Christ-centered and live in the spotlight as an entertainer and be Christ-centered. So I want to change the narrative that all male models are either gay or stripper. My entire career I've based on that. I'm a Christian. I can boldly stand before you here today and say I've never cheated on my wife, and no other model can point the finger and say I've cheated with them, because I represent something more than myself. And you're more than enough, and it's possible, and you can do it.
Love that.
So we have a mentoring program, and we've mentored probably maybe 5 or 6 younger guys that are trying to get in the industry. And so we've even crossed over to mentor some other men that are not Black, right? And I love it. I love the diversity of things. And our male mentorship program is great. I pair this up and coming model with one of my Queensmen. They have in-person sessions. They have walk sessions. They have pose sessions. They really pour into them because again, we don't always see how we look to the audience. We know how we feel.
Yeah.
But we don't always see how we look to the audience. And so my guys are very well versed in their posing, their exiting, their stances, different things like that. So our male mentoring program is one of the things that I'm really super proud of, because I love to see another male that my Queensmen have poured into and somebody else's show and see some of the moves that the Queensmen are. I love it. Like I become a super duper proud mom then.
Okay. Oh, of course. Of course.
So I have a question for Auvanette. If you could collaborate with any designer or photographer or brand, who would it be?
If I could collaborate, it would be Calvin Klein, House of Gucci, and possibly Coach. Now, if I could collaborate with any designer, it would be Jay Bolin.
Okay.
Oh.
Jay Bolin, right?
Yes.
He's edgy, he's funky, kind of trendy, and classic all at the same time. Okay. He has no boundaries when it comes to colors. He has no boundary when it comes to prints. And for a designer, that's super duper important that you see your vision and you don't let the world cloud you into thinking that a yellow and a red doesn't go together. Because baby, I can make a yellow and red look good.
Oh yeah.
But I also can walk to make the yellow and red good. So it's not just about the clothing, it's about the confidence as well, right? So the Queensmen are the epitome of the clothes not wearing them. They wear the clothes.
I've heard that.
It's not about the clothes at all, because you can have two men with the same suit on and one of them is going to rock it just a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with the clothing. It's about the confidence. It's about the stance. It's about how you wear it. How do you present it? Right. And so when it comes to designing, I always want edgy designers that's not always going to put blues with blues and red with red. I want you to put a red with a purple and mix a little and put a little denim with it. I love it. I love it because my life is very vibrant. My y'all have no idea. My life is very vibrant. I dream in color. And so I have to block out what the world thinks fashion is. I have to block that out. And I like to put my guys in things that don't always exemplify what the world thinks.
Gotcha. Awesome sauce.
Go ahead.
All righty.
Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
What challenges did you face building your agency?
That I had 11 guys one time and now I'm down to 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Some of the challenges. Okay, let's talk about some of this, because I said this was going to be real talk, right?
Real talk.
Okay, here we go.
But not airing any business. Real talk, but not airing any business.
I'm gonna be very transparent, and I'm gonna be very authentic, and this is a very vulnerable, honest moment for me because I'm still challenged with this. Because most of the things that I got on my own. I have my own standard. And I've had to learn that my guys They prefer me to be very feminine. And that can be difficult for me to be feminine with them, but not difficult for me to be feminine with a guy that I'm dating. So one of the challenges that I've had to learn is my tone. I've had to learn how to not talk at them, bring it down, and talk to them so that you see how my voice has now changed, how my voice is going to. I've had to learn how to do that because they receive things better from me when I'm not the lion, but I'm the lioness. So I had to learn to balance that.
Okay.
So that has been super duper challenging. But not only has it been challenging with the Queensmen, it's been challenging because I have a big personality. And I had to understand that my big personality can intimidate some people. However, I cannot turn it on. It goes with me. Everywhere I go, it goes. It's not a light switch. So I've had to learn you're either with me or you're not. I'm the type of woman. There's no in between with me. You're either, let me just say it like this. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
I am the type of woman, either you love me or you do not.
Got it.
You either be like, yo, I love her, or I don't want to ever see that bee ever again. Like, there's no in between. So I've had to learn how to give respect to my men, expect respect back, and not because I'm the manager, I'm the queen, but because we all want to be respected. Now listen, they have checked me, I have checked them. They have listened to me, I have listened to them, and that's the dynamic that you see nowadays.
That's what makes it work.
That's what makes it work. Listen, we will get mad and not speak, but when it's on that runway, you ain't never going to know it.
Right.
But that's what families do. It's no point in everybody pretending that they have this perfect family. There is no perfect family, right?
Nope.
And so we all have learned how to tolerate one another. My guys know that I love ginger ale and what kind of candy, guys?
Turtles.
Right? But that comes from observation. It comes from paying attention, right? And so I've had to learn them, they've had to learn me, and so we are still navigating this dynamic. But what type of dynamic would we have if it wasn't no obstacle? What type of testimony would we have if we were never tested?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. That's it.
All righty. So, Auvanette, I got a question for you. Then I got a question for the guys. So this is just fun and lighthearted. If the Queensmen were a movie, what would the title be, and who would play you?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
If the Queensmen were a movie, what would be the title, and who would play me?
That's right.
Does the person have to be famous to play me?
No.
Okay. If the Queensmen were a movie, the person that would absolutely unequivocally know how to play me would be Dawn. Do y'all agree, guys?
Yes. Yes.
It sounds like Dawn knows you pretty well.
Dawn finishes my sentences. She finishes my. She is my right hand, my pinky toe, my elbow, my confidant, my friend, my sister, sometimes my mama. She's all of that, right? So she would absolutely be the person that would play me down to a T.
Gotcha.
If I had to title it, listen, this is the first thing that came to my mind. If I had to title it, it would be what are we doing? It would be just like that. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? That was a good
a woman
answer.
modeling agency only dealing with men, and they only travel overseas and do shows, and they are doing fashion shows on cruise. People are saying, what they doing?
Who would have ever thought it, right?
Like, what are they like? What are they doing? Now I can look back to see how God set me up for this. And I'm hoping that the guys can look back in their life and see how God has placed destiny helpers and things in their way to set them up for where they are. But I decree, I feel this thing, I decree and I declare that ain't nothing lacking with the Queensmen and ain't nothing missing. Ain't nothing broken, ain't nothing lacking, and ain't nothing missing. We are right where we supposed to be blessed, to walk in victory. We right where we supposed to be. I don't care what the people say. I don't care what the bank accounts say. I don't care what the other models say. I don't care. We are right where we supposed to be.
That's it. That's it.
Love that. All right, guys. So this one question is for each of you. So the question is, what's one thing that would be what is one thing people would be surprised to learn about you outside of modeling? Cleveland, start us off.
What one thing? People will be surprised to. People will be surprised to know that I actually love clothes and I don't wear a lot.
You said you love clothes and you actually don't wear a lot. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I do. I actually love clothes. I don't wear it a lot. People will be surprised out of that. Yeah.
Got you. All right, Stephen, what would be the one thing that people would be surprised to learn about you outside of modeling?
That I actually have issues with self-confidence.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the Lot King you see on this. Not that's the fake one. That's the one Auvanette puts out there.
That's the fake one.
Yeah, that's the fake
one. Come on.
But
the fake one.
For real, like to have
it's an alter ego.
Yes, alter ego. That's why I created alter ego, because Stephen didn't have that kind of confidence to walk out there on the runway.
Wow.
So yeah, I still have a bout with self-confidence every now and then. Sometimes I feel good about it, sometimes I don't. But
okay. Wow. Thanks for being real. Because I would have never have known that. Never would have known that. Wow.
Your secret is safe with us.
Yeah. All right, Cedric. What's the one thing people would be surprised to learn about you outside of modeling?
That's a good question, because I really don't know. Because everybody knows a lot about me. One thing that all right, so first I'm gonna answer the question that nobody else answered. Yes, I am single. Yes, I'm single.
Thank you so much for answering that. So whoever Margaret, there you go.
I am
Margaret, you got your answer.
Both of us
out there.
You
look.
Problem.
Something. All right, good one. I don't like feet. I do not like feet. I don't care who feet they are. I do not like feet. I don't even like my own feet. So how am I gonna like somebody else's feet? It just don't make sense. I'm not sucking no toes. I'm not doing none of that. We got to be married to do that. I'm not just putting fungus in my mouth. That makes no sense. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's I do not like feet.
Did not say don't embarrass me, son. I said don't embarrass me. I said that.
I'm sorry.
You know, all I thought about was the Eddie Murphy movie with the toes and the feet.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yes, exactly. And the hot sauce and the wax. No, that's nasty. That's disgusting. That don't make no sense. Now my wife, that's a different story. My wife, that's a different story.
I'd like to touch on this very, very briefly if I could. So one thing when it comes to me dating, I'm very transparent about, listen, I manage males. Like I travel with them, I live with them, I eat with them, I sleep with them, right? I'm very transparent with a man that I'm, dating or trying to get close to, right?
Yeah.
But the other day I had a gentleman that said something to me about, wow, you must really be super strong to have never crossed the line with any of your guys. And that is such a misconception. That's such a, I don't know what type of women he has ever dealt with, but it's a misconception that I have to be this super duper strong woman to not want to lay down with my models. Business is business. And and I don't believe in mixing the two. Exactly. Right? And so for any man to think that these super duper handsome, fine men that I deal with would be able to sway me because they're so cute, it just don't work like that. But it's not hard when you have a principle.
Yep.
But I don't even see it like that, because you said like they're like your kids, so it's like I don't think of sleeping with my kids. You know what I mean? But I don't mean kids, but I mean like.
But to a man that's outside, that I'm saying, hey, they wouldn't see it like that, and I don't portray it like that. I don't say, yeah, well, they're like my children. I don't, because they aren't like my children. They're like men that I manage. That's it, right? But for me, I would never cross the line or mix the two. Like, that's just not a good element. It's just not a good combination. But there are some people that have approached me that has said, oh, girl, if you don't get out my face, it doesn't work like that. And so it makes me wonder if people are still in that mentality that they would think that you have to have some type of sexual relationship with these men in order to have a successful business. You do not. It's just called respect. That's all it's called.
Right.
For yourself and the men.
Right. But listen, but if we was traveling somewhere and somehow they didn't have 5 beds for us, I would get in the bed with all of them and would, because listen, move on over, like move on, right? like move over, or one of them would give up the bed and sleep on the floor and let me sleep in the bed. That's the type of dynamic that we have. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna get dressed, because I've seen all of them there. I dressed them. I see. So I think that's another misconception of a female manager and these male models, right? Because his thing was, well, they so buff and they so handsome. Like, I know you're tempted. That right there is that right there is the wrong mindset. So I wouldn't want to be with anybody that has that type of mindset in the first place.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's understandable.
Facebook said a lot of people think like that.
They do. And I'm gonna put y'all business out here now. And for the women that want to get with them, go in their inboxes. Don't try to befriend me.
Do that. Yeah, do that. Do not go to the queen and try to butter up the queen. Come straight to me. Do not. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Come to me.
Do not come in my inbox trying to befriend me because you're trying to get next to Cedric. And don't do it. Don't do it.
It will work out not good for you.
Well,
it never works out good for anybody.
It never works out good for you.
I hear that.
We hear about it later, but that's about the best you're gonna be able to do. We'll hear about it later.
I have one more question that's left for the guys, and then we're about to bring it home, and Miss Birthday Girl, she's gonna close us out. So my question is to the guys: what has been your most memorable photo shoot or runway?
Ooh, that's a good one.
They keep your mouth wide open. Is this stuck or frozen or something? Oh, he was frozen. I was going to say, my question was that devastating. He was like,
Man, we've had so many photo shoots.
But your favorite? What's your most memorable? Come on now, nobody.
Talk to me.
Yeah, go Cleveland. I want Cleveland to go first.
Cleveland,
yeah, they always want you to go.
What was the question?
I said, what is your?
I'm the leader. I'm the leader for the group.
All right, you okay with that? I got you.
Nah, we just say the best for last all the time.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not going last. I'm not going last this time.
Oh Lord.
I didn't hear the question. You guys are breaking up.
I don't know how you deal with them.
Now you understand, don't you? You understand, don't you?
I said, what is the most memorable photo shoot or runway experience?
With the Queensmen or in general?
You can say in general.
The one in New York Fashion Week when I had my own billboard. That was my most favorite and memorable one.
Oh, nice! I'm sure that was. What was that like? Looking up and seeing your face on a billboard.
Unreal. It still gives me chills today because coming from a small town and a small country boy, I never it was the most a feeling I can't explain to have your own billboard without even knowing it's going to be there, and somebody calls you and take a picture and you're pointing at it. It's unreal.
Aww.
It was amazing. That was the best. That was the highlight of my career. To see my billboard on Times Square, that was like amazing. Yeah,
that's an honor. That's
most definitely.
Right. Next, the battle of the not gonna be last.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Well, like I said, we've had so many awesome photo shoots and runway experiences, but the most memorable experience to me was actually right before a show. It was during the show. We got there and we come in, we're dressed just regular, and everybody was like, okay, well, those guys are here, it's just whatever. And
that was good. Yeah.
We got time to go back in our dressing room, and everybody got dressed, and we all filed because once we get into Queensman mode, we're not just following around, we're actually lining up and we're getting ready to go on the runway. And when we came out, it's like Nisha said, everything kind of got silent. Like, ooh, wait, hold on, wait, is that what y'all doing? And just that walk from the dressing room to behind the stage was like, that was one of the most memorable things, because people's mouth drops, their attitude toward us changed, and everything just completely switched when we came out dressed. So that's the most memorable thing to me. We have so many, but that's one of the things that stands out in my mind.
Awesome. All right, Cedric, your turn.
All right, since we're saving the best for last, I'm gonna have to say, I can't really put them in order, but I have to do three. My first one is when we went to LA. First of all, I've never been to LA but that time, and I have a brother that lives in LA. But I didn't get to see him, but it's just the fact that we went to LA, and I was like, Lord, I always wanted to go to Cali, and I was like, if I go over there, I might not come back. So it's kind of tough for me. But going out to LA, and I think that was like one of our first ones that I was with y'all. That we did, we actually like flew somewhere and did some stuff. So that's up there. Another one is when we went to London. That was just the camaraderie we all had, and the talks me and Cleveland had through the nights, and just how we can see us moving, we can see the progression, and it's like it's right there for us to grab. We just got to go get it. just those conversations, that moment of being like, yo, we're actually international models at this point right now. And the last one, I have to say, when we did our Christmas photo shoot in the Savage, the Rihanna Savage, shout out to Cleveland for that. When we did that photo shoot, oh man, we had people outside stopping, looking at us. It was so, oh my God, I really felt like a celebrity. I am a celebrity, but I really, really felt like a celebrity at that moment.
All right, y'all, it's been a pleasure. So before we leave, we always got to ask, how can people find you?
Yes, let the people know. First of all, don't go in Auvanette's inbox about who said they single. You're about to get all of the information on how to get in contact with the people.
Get your pens and papers ready, ladies.
Get your pens and papers ready individually. How can they find everybody?
Yes. So please follow the Queensmen on all social media platforms. On Facebook, it's the Queensmen. On Facebook, it's the Queensmen. On Instagram, it's the Queensmen Fashion. On TikTok, it is the Queensmen Fashion. On all social media platforms, please go follow us. Shameless plug. We have a fragrance. Each one of these guys that you see have their own fragrance. We have our own fragrance.
Not only do they look good, they smell good too.
They smell good too.
Amen.
Yes, so each one. So we have Starvey. Cedric has Starvey. Stephen has Kingsman. Cleveland has Cleveland Classic. We have Dunamis. And then I don't know what Shadarius is. I don't know. We're working on it. But each one of them has their own fragrance. Reach out to me if you want to smell good, smell like the Queensman, right? We have my social media platform. It's the same across the board. Auvanette Tolbert, you can reach out to me. Please, if anybody is interested in going on the cruise, reach out to me. I have a few cabins left. I think I have about 20 cabins left. I blocked off 80 and we are at 60 cabins already. So I'm super duper proud of that. If you want to come and cruise with us, meet the Queensmen, get some photo shoots with them, and all lay on the beach in Cozumel. We're going to have a great time.
Yes. Awesome. All right, Cleveland, how can they find you?
Just Google me and you'll find me on all platforms. Cleveland Anthony Wilson. Simple. Cannot forget.
That's right.
You know what?
That's right.
You won't find Cleante. Just Google me. Google me.
That's right. I respect that because when I started being an author
Cleveland
and all the things
Anthony Wilson.
I said the same thing. I was like, just Google me.
I love it. Love it. All right, Cedric, give the people give the ladies your information so they can go in your DM.
Oh man, Cleveland get on my nerves. On Facebook, my name is Cedric Thorne. I'm Cedric the Entertainer's stepson. If you didn't know, it's spelled just like his name, Cedric, no K at the end. Thorne, no with the E at the end. My Instagram is _brand_new_start. Again, that's _brand_new_start. Everything else you can just look up my name and you can find me, Cedric Thorne, on all
Give
platforms.
them your phone number, your social, your address, everything.
Don't do that. All of that, you just gotta hit the DM. You just gotta hit the DM.
You gotta get the DM first.
Your mama's maiden name. They want your mama maiden name. They want all that.
Yeah. Hit the DM.
Right. In the DM.
I'm gonna start some stuff. And last but not least,
Stephen, how can they? Where they can find you at?
Favorite. On every social media, on all my social media, is Locked King, LOCDKING 2019. That's for Instagram and for Facebook. Locked King 2019. That's when I started modeling, 2019.
Got it.
Awesome.
Well, it's been a pleasure, guys. And Auvanette, thank you for coming and sharing your lives, your experiencing. I'm sure there was someone out there who didn't know how to start what the life is about modeling. Know that all models are not gay, and
and
so,
they're not all strippers.
You know what I'm saying? And not strippers. And, you know, and they can reach out. We appreciate you spending your time and sharing some birthday love with our host here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you backstage, remain backstage until we come off air, and then we're going to just chit chat for a second, and then we'll be out. All right.
Thank you guys so much for having me. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Woo! That was the show, girl. That was a show. When I said she bought the receipts with the model, she was not playing. I love their energy. I freaking love their energy. I think I would just love to be sitting around with them, would be laughing in stitches. My stomach would be hurting.
You know, I don't know how she does it, but yeah, they are phenomenal. They're just, again, I'm proud of her. I'm so, because
not easy. I know it's not easy.
I know it's not, and I know what she's been through, and I've known what people have like said behind her back, and so to see that she still rises above that, and those guys, they're very, when I say protective of her, I mean protective, you know, and that's that family. That's that family. That's that family. And that was an incredible conversation that we had tonight. That was beautiful.
That was a special one just for you, for your birthday, girl.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I did.
All right. Well, it's your day. You wanted to end us out. End us out, girl.
Okay. I'm so excited. I get to do it this time. I got it. Okay. So first of all, I want to, again, special shout out to Auvanette, my sister, the visionary behind it all, who continues to pave the way for men and women to walk boldly in their purpose. I want to say thank you again to the Kingsmen. Thank you for joining us, Cleveland Wilson, Stephan, I call him Stephan, but it's Stephan Manns and Cedric Thorne, for reminding us that modeling, it is not just about looks. It is about confidence. It is about character. And they show that it is all about community. So we hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. Please make sure to like, share, and follow the Shameless Plug podcast on Facebook and all of our other streaming platforms. We've got more powerful stories, real conversations, and unapologetic inspiration coming your way every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and never be afraid to plug your purpose. That is our motto right there. Plug our purpose.
Oh, you did that. And with that, we are out.
Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trending, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.